Okay.
We are live. We are live.
Ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
morning, everyone. It's day 2 of the Hanseatic Alliance Open.
Yeah, it sure is.
Here in Bremen, Germany, we've got 101 participants. It's the second largest 40k event this year worldwide. It's game 4. It's David with his sisters versus Patrick and his Death Guard.
Yeah. And you're watching us. Me.
Yeah, this is Stefan. So the one, not me, the one that said just said me.
Wait, who?
So yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Or you?
Me.
Oh.
All right. So.
Well, who are you?
Yeah, I'm Sebastian, and that is Stefan. And we're in a good mood apparently.
Yeah,
which is awesome. I'm just gonna be quiet for a minute and do some social media stuff, so everyone knows that we're actually online.
We already have our trusty Yahoo in the chat here as well. Good old Denny. Good morning to you, mate. Although for you, it's probably already well into afternoon. And also, good morning to everybody out there in Twitch land. Welcome once again. Thanks for joining us here at the Hanseatic Alliance Open, where we'll be seeing 2 more games going down today. And it's going to be a good game. It's going to be Sisters versus Death Guard, man. And it's been a long time since I've seen Sisters on any stream.
I've played a lot against Sisters lately. Well, I haven't seen them on the stream. That is true, but they're actually quite common these days because they're freaking good.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
And yeah, we've got Death Guard, and Death Guard is one of those armies that is just performing well as of late in the meta. They are very resilient, very good on missions, and actually pack quite a punch as well. I'm going to be super honest with you guys right now. So truth time, not super familiar with Sisters, but I hear that they.
Well, I got my teeth kicked in a couple of times now, so I'm.
Yeah. So they're probably not as resilient as Death Guard, but they do bring the firepower.
They do bring the firepower.
So let's see if their firepower can overcome the disgusting resilience of the Death Guard.
Give me a second before you analyze anything without me.
I'll withhold my analytics for just a second.
Maybe just ask the crowd how y'all doing.
Sure, man.
This morning.
I'll be checking in with the crowd then. So, well, crowd, how are you doing? I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope it wasn't too exciting yesterday. We had a good ending to a day 1, I'd say, with the stream of the Harlequins fighting the Imperial Guard. It was a real slobber knocker of a game. These guys were really just swinging for each other the entire game. And yeah, I was close. In the end, the Harlequins managed to squeak out a victory. And it was a sad day for the Imperial Fists, but I think for everybody at home watching, that was a good watch. So like I said, Sisters and Death Guard today, I want to know I want to know from the people watching at home, are you Team Death Guard today or are you Team Sisters? I know I'm Team Sisters. I want to see the ladies just kick in some teeth with their high heels. I'm a bit of a masochist like that. And I want to know if the people watching at home, what camp they are in. Are you Camp Death Guard or are you Camp Sisters? Let us know. So Denny says went out for a quick lunch at 31 degrees. That's
31 degrees.
Yeah, that's sunny. So he had a very hot day, and he's glad to be inside again, away from the sun, as dangerous for his tender skin.
Well, I'm just looking at Denny's Facebook page, and this looks like a really tough day, doesn't it?
Oh wow, that's brutal.
Yeah, that is brutal. That
Denny,
is sunshine and the ocean. Look at the trees. Yeah, that looks brutal, man. I'm so sorry for your life.
Sorry. But he went back inside to watch the stream, and he's writing his thesis. It's apparently a lot of work. So good luck with that, Denny. Skadian is saying good morning. Grimgor is saying good morning. Good morning to both of you guys. Good morning to everybody in the chat. We hope you guys are getting settled in. Grab your coffee. Grab something nice to eat. Make sure you get yourself settled in for the next 6 hours. gonna be 6 hours of Warhammer goodness. And looking over at Sebastian, are we ready to take a look at some lists?
We are pretty much ready. I'm just going to have a look at the mission.
Yeah,
the mission.
You grab the mission, I'll grab the lists.
The mission that we have is priority target, right?
Yeah, you want to start off with the... Yes, it's this one.
Ah, so it's vital intelligence then. All right.
Or is it? Hold on.
Yeah, that looks right. So vital intelligence, so basically if you hold a marker and leave it, you still hold it until your opponent gets on the marker, and the secondary for this one is data intercept. It's 1 victory point per objective marker that you're holding. Well,
okay. Sounds good.
Pretty
Actually,
easy.
I think somebody knocked the camera a bit, so could you center it a bit more?
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. I'll go to the top angle real quick while you do that. Yep. All right, we're good. So, let's get into the lists. Yes. So, starting with Patrick.
Well, yours truly, Patrick.
Yes, me, Patrick. He's bringing the Spawning Guard, which are the Death Guard with spawns. A list you see, there are quite a few lists of those here today.
They're quite popular
and
for good reasons.
Yeah, for good reasons, because they're consistently, again, performing well. Last tournament as well, they performed consistently well. It's a good list, and starting off with a battalion. We will be starting off. He is from the Plague Company, the Poxmongers. Yeah. And he brought some extra relics for a CP, Gifts of Decay. Going into it, a HQ, a Demon Prince of Nurgle. He chose a Putrescent Vitality for powers. He's the Arch Contaminator, which means reroll once to hit, right? Or
Arch Contaminator is rerolls to wound for plague worms.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Reroll once, or is it just straight up rerolls?
No, it's usually reroll once, and with him it's reroll everything, as far as I know.
Okay, yeah. Indeed, the Arch Contaminator. So he's got a Demonic Axe on that guy, the Iron Clawed Furnace. He's a Warlord, and he's got wings to flap about. He's got a Malignant Plague Caster with Miasma of Pestilence and Blades of Putrefaction. So Miasma of Pestilence being that -1 to hit, Blades of Putrefaction being 6s to wound or mortal wounds, if I'm not mistaken. So for troops, we've got hardy units of Plague Marines, a unit of 6 Plague Marines with 2 Flails of Corruption in there and 2 Blight Launchers. We've got another unit of Plague Marines with 7 or 8 even, so 1 shy off the Blessed Nurgle number. That's a bit of a shame. But 2 Flails of Corruption and 5 Blight Grenades. We've got another small unit of Plague Marines, a unit of 5. And for elites, we have a Biologus Putrefier, a Foul Blight Spawn, a Noxious Blight Bringer. All the names, man, all the blighty names.
There's a lot of blightness.
Yep. The Blight Bringer has a Plasma Pistol and the Demon's Toll. For fast attack, we have 2 units of spawn. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 2 units of 5 spawn. With Contaminated Monstrosity, which means they receive a 5-up after save as well, the Disgustingly Resilient save. So those guys have a 5-up invul and a 5-up Disgustingly Resilient. So that spawn unit with 4 wounds for each model, with a 5-up invul and a 5-up Disgusting, is pretty tough to kill. Now,
it is rather disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is rather. Now, granted, everything in a Death Guard army is rather tough to kill. But these spawn, man, I've seen them run around in previous games. They're not only quite tough, they're also pretty speedy, and actually pack quite a punch as well.
They can pack a punch, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see those units moving around, probably acting like shock troops, and cause all kinds of havoc, no doubt. So he's got a Mephitic Blight Haulers, so that's something I don't see in a lot of lists, so that's very interesting. So 3 of those Blight Haulers with missile launchers and multi-melta.
Multi-melta fun, right?
Yep. So just some anti-tank pew, which is cool. Don't see those guys a lot, so always happy to see units that you don't see a lot. That makes for interesting stuff. Heavy support, 2 plague burst crawlers. So he probably traded in 1 crawler for those 3 blight haulers. With the plague spitters and heavy sluggers, and then a dedicated chaos rhino transport, and a Terex pattern termite assault drill. That's a whole mouthful. And with also contaminate monstrosity, so a 5 up after save. Yeah, so it's all very brutal, very tough, and yeah, very smelly. Going over to the sisters.
Yeah, going over
They
to
are
the
starting their
sisters.
holy crusade. Let's see if these sisters can cleanse the filth.
Well, let's have a look then, right? So it's David, aka the Death Rat, Szymanski. Yeah, he's been in this game for years, so he knows his stuff, and which is important if you're playing sisters, because that is not a beginner's army indeed. So we got a battalion with it's a Valorous heart. And I already got the question if we are missing a ruin in the deployment zone of David. No. Well, yeah, he stole one of ours, but he will exchange it with one of his. So yeah, you will just know if I read the list to you. So no worries, man. So we got the Valorous Heart battalion. It's a Canoness, Celestine, of course. Then we've got the troop slots filled with 3 times Battle Sisters. They are all just bare bog. So elite, we got 1 Imagifier for that sweet ignore -2 AP in 6 inches. We got a Dominion squad, so that's decked out with a Combi-melta and 4 melta guns. Another Dominion squad with Combi-melta and 4 melta guns, and another Dominion squad with Combi-melta and 3 melta guns. 3 melta? Yeah. I guess there were some point issues with that. So a lot of melting. Then we got 3 Exorcists. We got another Vanguard detachment that is Order of the Bloody Rose with a Missionary for that +1 attack. Then we got a Dialogos, and we've got 8 Sisters Repentures, 9 Sisters Repentures. We've got a Seraphim squad. I think it's only 3 Sisters there with Inferno pistols. Oh no, it's 5, but not that many Inferno pistols, apparently. We've got 2 Sororita Rhinos, and we've got the fortification that is the reason why there is a ruin missing. It's the Battle Sanctum.
Okay. The Battle Sanctum.
Indeed.
What does that do?
Basically, that gives out, well, it has all the keywords a usual ruin has, despite it's not obscuring, but it has a heavy cover, and it generates 1 additional
faith point
die every round.
Okay.
Every round, not every turn, right? Yeah. Okay. So 1 extra miracle die.
Okay. Handy bandy.
Yeah, for 55 points.
Yes. By just basically buying extra faith point.
Well, we could just say stick with the ruin and try to put your ruin down the way the roads allow it. And if it doesn't work, you'd know what happens, right?
You die.
Yeah, you die. Let's get really extremistic in this room.
Yep. Grab the FAQ.
Yeah. Going deep into the FAQ.
So yeah, so it's been a long time in 40k that I've seen a player exchanging a piece of ruin for his own piece of terrain, because normally most faction terrain pieces are, well, there aren't a whole lot of them, and then they're usually not that useful. So for example, you've got the piece of terrain for orcs that is the workshop, which is all nice and well. It looks kind of cool, but it doesn't really do anything. Well, it does do something, but it's way too many points for the thing that it does. And gotta say, 55 points for a piece of terrain for the sisters. 55 points isn't a super huge investment, and that extra faith die is actually quite handy to have in your back pocket. So could you explain to the people, not me, I know, I'm just asking for a friend, what can you do with those faith dice?
So with the miracle
Asking for a
dice, you
friend.
mean basically a miracle die can exchange any other die roll of your army. You can use it once every phase. There are possibilities to do it twice, but usually only once. So per charge phase, per melee phase, in the moral phase, during movement to advance and stuff like that. So basically, what you're taking out is any randomness of a die. So if you're shooting with an exorcist and you wound one time, it goes through, then you can automatically say, yeah, this is going for 6 damage. You don't have to roll for that. Or you
Sounds like cheating to me.
It is. So certainly, but
cheating within the
yeah,
rules.
but that is the mechanic that makes Sisters so great, because you're taking out a lot of randomness.
Yeah.
And yeah, that just helps in the game. It's really, really strong.
I always thought randomness was the charm of this game, but apparently sisters disagree.
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay, so we're off into the setup of this game. You can see some units for the Death of the Guard going down, a Termite Drill. Now, see, that's always very counterintuitive to me, because the Termite Drill, the feature of the drill is that it can deep strike.
Yeah.
Burrow up from the ground and just disgorge its contents on the field that way. But I've seen every game I've seen them do it. The Termite Drill starts on the field.
Yeah, the drill is pretty tough to take down, actually. It is toughness 8 all the way. It is, and it is a good, believe it or not, countercharge unit, because it is pretty good in close combat.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the right choice to put it on the table, actually, because the exorcists will make mincemeat of that thing if they get the line of sight.
Oh yeah, the exorcists.
But I think what he's trying to, or what he will do, what the goal is of putting the drill there at this place where it is to secure the player's crawl, actually. So it functions as a screen.
Provide as a roadblock. So guys, the deployment markers you see on the field is not the actual deployment that they're playing. To take away a little confusion, and we've put them there for things like engaging on fronts and stuff like that, so you'll know exactly when a unit is in which table quarter of the game. But the deployment is actually the diagonal deployment, as you can kind of see by the way of the deployment of the sisters. They're forming like a diagonal line, so they are up and front to the edge of their deployment. And then also those deployment markers and the objective markers and all the terrain you see is being provided by the Alliance Open. We actually make that terrain. So those ruins, for instance, are a set you can buy. They're actually quite neat because they all fit inside each other, and then you can put them in a very small box and just neatly pack them away, ready to be able to use them next time. We also have a new feature, terrain feature for us on this table. It's to the center, left, and right. Those construction type pillars. Those are actually urban forests that we made. And for this mission, they are counts as forests. And you can buy those as well. So Alliance Open saying the runes fit in a 8 by 9 by 9 inch box, so that's very small. So small. And yeah, the deployment markers you can buy as well. Just go to alliancearmory.net. We've got more stuff. We've got dice. We're going to have deployment markers very soon. We are going to have well, we're always working on new types of terrain. We've got all types of different themed terrain you can buy in sets made of MDF. We've got construction tutorials for all our sets. We even offer paint services to deliver you a fully painted terrain set.
Ooh la la. So who's the painter? You?
If need be. CJ does a lot of the painting. I mean, we've painted this terrain. The terrain we're always painting in like terrain days. So we are summoned to the Crown in Rotterdam and paint all day until our hands are nubby and sore. And CJ's just whipping the lash.
So it's blood work then.
Nah, that's just paint, you wretched fools. And yeah.
So while we're on it, well, first of course, thank you to the Alliance to provide these awesome terrain. Thank you, CJ, for painting and building a lot of that stuff within the last week. That was just crazy. And also thank you very much to all of our sponsors. We've got a lot of prizes for the players here. We have prizes from Army Painter. We have prizes from Kutami. We have prizes from Taschengeld Deep. Also, we've got some prizes for our Twitch spectators, and this is a little raffle that we're doing. Is it started already? Just at the nightbot for the raffle?
I'll have a look. See. So now that you mention it, yesterday, can I scroll up and chat?
Yeah, I already chatted with him.
Okay.
For the winner of yesterday. So what we're doing, we are having a little raffle for everyone. People can take part of it if they type in !raffle. That is RAFFLE. You can win either a free month of the Art of War 40k War Room access, which usually costs you around $27. You get to see a lot of videos. There's daily new content. There's stream games. There is tips and tricks. It's all made and done by the guys from the Art of War 40k, which is Nick Nanavati, Richard Siegler, and so on and so forth. So basically the first professional 40k players in the world giving out their ideas for the game, and you can win that. Also, the other possibility is for you to choose. You can get access to the Patreon only content from breakingheads40k.com. That's Fred and Bell and several German players which are providing list building services and also tips and everything else around the game to help you become a better 40k player. So if you want to win either one of those, just type into the comment section !raffle, RAFFLE. And if you like what you are seeing and hearing, then it's your chance to basically say thank you with some bits, maybe maybe a subscription from Amazon Prime or for Twitch Prime. That is quite alright. Or if you want to become a Patreon of Target Priority 40k, that is me and Benjamin and our little German podcast that is organizing this event together with the Alliance Open, then you can go to patreon.com/targetpriority40k and, well, become a Patreon and maybe win some nice dice.
Give us your money. Now.
And so there's some rolling.
Yeah, so I'm gonna note down their secondaries real quick.
So
I'll be right back.
That was the roll-off?
We need our sheet 5-4, and I will go first.
All right. Yeah. So David, aka the Sisters of Battle, won the roll-offs, and David chose to go first. Was los?
Den ersten hier. 10 Zoll. Thank you. Der Trupp daneben. Sehr gut. Der Trupp. Okay. 4 gehen. Okay, die kommen mit der Hinterkante, kommen die alle durch. Da stelle ich die einfach hier so rein.
Hello, Martijn. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, yeah, welcome, welcome.
And
that's not the second time he's saying that. No.
No, not at all. So I've noted down the secondaries for the players. So David and his sisters. He's doing While We Stand, We Fight. So that's probably those 3 organ guns.
Yes.
Tanks.
Yes, the Exorcist.
The
yeah,
Exorcist.
Right.
You're gonna hear me just use a lot of wrong names for sister units, and then Sebastian correcting me.
I've done it with Orcs yesterday.
Yeah,
so
and then professionals, and then engage on all fronts. Which, hey, look, we've already put the table in order.
You can
so
see,
we'll be able to
it's
see.
pretty easy for everyone to see
Nice.
if he gets it or not, right?
And then bring it down. So he's going for those tanks. He's going for them.
Right. Saving his tanks, killing
that's the
Patrick's
plan.
tanks. Yep.
And then for Patrick and his death card, he's doing Data Intercept, which is the mission specific secondary.
Yes.
So always interesting. Don't know off the top of my head how that one goes, but you're on it.
No worries, I will read it to you. So, 1 unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of your movement phase if it is within range of an objective marker and no enemy units are within range of that objective marker. This action is completed at the end of your next command phase, so long as the unit performing it still within range of the same marker. So each time a unit you score a number of victories. So, and he gets as many victory points as often as he does it.
So it's cumulative.
Huh? Yeah. So he can do it a couple of times. So each round on each marker, and he gets point equivalent to that.
All right, very cool. So the longer he's on it, the more points he gets. Ah, interesting. So cool. That's actually a mission perfect for Death Guard, I think.
Yeah.
Any hoozle, assassinate. So he's going for David's characters, and then grind them down. So he needs to kill more units each turn to get those points. And well, we've got this game already on the way. It looks like the sisters have taken first turn, so they are taking the fight.
Just to clarify the mission for the Vital Intelligence. So let's say Death Guard is holding 3 objectives, and Patrick is doing the action from the Vital Intelligence on one of them, because he only can do it once per round.
Yep.
But
if
he does so, he gets 3 points.
Ah, that's the way it works. Okay, so you get as many points as you have, as you're currently holding objectives. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So he's going for a objective domination game then.
Oh, let's just see how that works out.
I mean, he's always gonna hold his own, presumably.
Don't be so sure about that. So basically, what we're seeing happening now is the box standard Repentia Rush. So we've got 2 rhinos with Repentios, and of course the weird monastery priest thingy will be in there as well. So what they are doing is
that's his official name.
The rhino, the rhino.
The weird monastery priest.
Yeah. We've got the rhino. The Repentia will get out of the rhino. Then they will move in advance after getting out, and then they will still be able to charge. So this is an effective charge range they have by like 27 inches, I think. So and with miracle dice, basically you buy a lot of distance. So David didn't roll well for his miracle dice, but potentially it is a 6-inch advance with the Repentia, and then a guaranteed 12-inch charge. If you use miracle dice, so that's a guaranteed 18 inches.
Oh, really?
And that's a long way to go, but he really didn't roll that well on his miracle dice. It's a 2, 2, and a 4.
Oh, you have to roll those, and then you can substitute. I thought you could just say the number each time. It's like
every time
I'm gonna make a crossover here, but it's like Age of Sigmar Destiny dice.
Every time you generate a miracle die, you just roll it, and you go with the number that you rolled.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing if you roll a 1, then you guaranteed a morale.
It's nice
test.
for morale.
So
2 and 2 to 3 is sort of useless, I guess. 3 could be useful for automatic to hit, maybe.
Yeah, or if you wanted
Or to wound. Yeah. 4 is sort of,
Yeah, but
Let's
5
see.
and 6 are going to be
5, 6 are-
when we get into the numbers from damage from the Exorcist or charge ranges and stuff like that, then they're incredibly valuable, and that makes sisters so threatening.
Yep.
Because they get the charges.
Yeah.
They get the charges, and that is basically I lost so often in the last couple of weeks versus sisters because all the randomness is gone. You
Yeah.
cannot hope for
You kind of sort of play
come on,
that
it's an-
what if game.
It's an 11-inch charge. What
Yeah.
are the chances? Well, apparently for sisters, so if
Yeah.
you want to, it's 100% because you get yourself into that situation because you know you will do the charge.
Yes, exactly. It's very good. So Tunstams is asking, do we have any data for the first turn win on the tournament?
Well, maybe later on, someone that is really eager to do so will will do some math and analytics.
But
Not me
Currently not yet. Tunst.
though. Dance the hamster.
Dance the hamster, he's dancing. Making the stream a happier place.
So David is shifting around his exorcists. As far as I know, there is I think there is an open window in the terrain piece so that he can fire.
Yeah, he's in the train and there's an open window. So,
Yeah.
because those things do require line of sight.
They require line of
Yeah,
sight.
they're not indirect fire.
No, not yet. So good morning, 64 spectators.
Yeah. Lots of people again tuning in this morning to watch some games go down.
Want to see some high class
Yeah,
40k
And I think this is an excellent
and
start.
listen to some mediocre commentary.
Yeah, mediocre commentary. Yes. Sort of, kind of funny, but mediocre.
That's all we can do, right?
Yeah, that's the best. That's what we got. That's our MO, folks.
Well, it's not like they can choose, so.
No, that's the only thing we have. So that's where we thrive. And we've got Saint Celestine flapping about,
Shooting
phase.
phase.
He says, "All right, let's see some shooting."
Okay, so we give it to the players then.
Sure.
Und der Bolter. Okay, so 4 melta shots into there and the normal bolter. Also, no combi weapon. No rewards. 4. 3. Boltgun. 1. So next one, all onto them. 5 shots. 4 hits. 1 wound. It's a 1, reroll this. 6. So I'm back to 9. Okay, 2 multi-guns over there into the drill. Nope, they're advanced. Popping smoke on these 2. First exorcist into these ones. Shooting 6 shots. No, I'm shooting on this one. No, if I can see 1 model in total, you don't get -1. Nope. So 3 hits. It's 5 damage. I take a 4 and get +1. And Boltgun. Oh, it's 36 inches. Yes, it is. So 3 hits more. 2 wounds. Come on. Next one. So it's 7 shots. Hero once. No wound. Boltgun. 2 wounds. Last one, same, starting with Heavy bolter. 1 wound. 1 wound. On this one. Again. And rockets. So this is only 4. Using CP for that? Yes. Reroll. So it's 7. Reroll once. Oh, come on. 2. 2. Down. Bit underperforming. Okay. So that's shooting. And I think that's it. Yep. I scored 3 points on on engage on all fronts. And I think that's it. What's it?
All right.
Well, that was a rather lackluster first shooting phase.
Yeah, I heard some words of lamentation coming from David saying, "Yeah, that's not optimal." He killed 1 spawn.
David, 1 spawn, right? 2.
Oh, he killed 2 spawns.
So double.
He was doubly effective, as we were thinking.
Yeah, 3 exorcists into spawn unit, not even taking the -1 to hit. What the hell went wrong, man? the wound rolls were pretty off, actually.
Okay.
But well, that's how it goes. That
So
can
that's
happen.
first turn. He has engage on all fronts.
Yeah.
For 3. Bring it down, not yet. And while we stand, we fight is scored at the end of the game. And with
Yeah.
that, he gave turn over to Patrick.
Yeah.
Patrick and his Death Guard. I think this was the start, much to Patrick's liking.
Definitely.
Because there was a lot of firepower actually coming at him.
But David put his army in a way that basically to protect his rhinos, but he was definitely not thinking that many spawn will survive.
Yeah, I was hoping to do a little bit more damage. Now the spawn can come in and actually do more damage than he would have liked. But that's dice rolls for you. So, Data's got, or Patrick rather, he's got data intercept, so it's important for him to get on objectives as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Or he'll lose points on those. So for every, like we discussed, for every objective he holds, when he performs that data set intercept action, he'll score a point.
Yeah.
So, if he's only on 1 objective, it's 1 point per turn. That's not the greatest. So you ideally, at the very least, want to be on 2, and ideally on 3. Of course, 4 would be awesome.
Yeah.
But, 4 is rather tough. And then he's got Assassinate, so he needs to get to these characters, but currently they're being neatly screened out by the sister squads, offering their lives for the greater good.
For the rhino.
Yeah. And he's got grind them down, so I'm going to sneeze. Nope. Wait.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me, Sebastian. That's all over your face. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's rather disgusting,
I
actually, with all the
should
COVID
have
and
worn a
stuff. I
mask.
would have liked to give a heads up at least.
Let me just get. All right, let me get a squeegee for your glasses. Like I was saying, he's got the random down, so he needs to get to those tanks. So there are 2 GC tanks right in front of him. Of course, he needs to get through the sisters first, but those will probably be the first tanks to go.
Yeah, but the thing is, for Patrick is now he has to think about. Well, of course he can kill the sisters with the spawn, but I don't think he will have enough firepower to kill the sisters, which basically means he will not get through them. What he will get is he won't kill the sisters and
the tanks. No, it'll take a turn to take care of the sisters.
Kill the Repenters.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that means David will definitely get the counter charge onto the spawns.
Well, the spawns won't get to the tanks, or they might.
No, well, it doesn't even matter, right? Because he doesn't have the firepower to kill the sisters and the rhino to get to the Repentia. So what he can do is charge the sisters, kill them, or shoot the sisters and charge into the rhino. And then there's that. Then the Repentia get out of the rhino and kill the spawn.
Yep.
So
Repentia, of course, being also a very killy unit.
Yes.
The flail guys. Play guys. Oh no, the Sisters of Repentance. That's with the giant chainswords.
Yes.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
sisters.
Yeah, they are crazy killy.
Ex-girlfriends, all I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their new boyfriend is God.
The Emperor. So, Denny chiming in here saying, this really is the reason I don't take the Ironclad Furnace on my Demon Prince anymore. It would be great to have that Prince at the front lines instead of at the back. So yeah, so he's commentating on the fact that, you know, we're saying he doesn't have the offensive output, and then he's saying, yeah, that, well, with a Demon Prince you might have a little bit more offensive output, because a Demon Prince would be able to just single-handedly probably take care of a unit of, let's say, 5 sisters. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could do that.
So he wants to get into range with the... Is that the Flamer dude?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the Plague Marines.
Mhm.
Getting out. Okay. That is a ballsy move.
We've got a early disembarkation of the Plague Marines going on here.
That is a very ballsy move.
Some might say premature.
Yeah, or maybe he wants to fry the Rhino to get the Repentia out and then shoot at the Repentia with the Plague Breast Crawler. That is a possibility.
Ooh, tasty. We'll see.
And let's see if he will basically takes all the whistles and bells for the Plague Marine squad. Like everyone is throwing a grenade in 12 inches, doing mortal wounds.
Yeah, man. Grenade bombardment. I love to see that strat go. That's just a brutal strat. Like
that is a brutal strat, but basically that is. I played this list of this Plague Marine bombs list with a couple of spawns and everything, 3 times in the last couple of weeks. Never lost, but I play Custodes, and every time the Plague Marines come out, I just throw Tanglefoot grenades, and so they don't move at all. It's like, okay, minus 4 inches, so well, my blob is moving 1 inch. Yes, it does.
Yep. But if they get in there and start throwing grenades at you,
then
because that's D3 mortal wounds per grenade going through, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage.
So this could be like a potential. That's a unit of what, 6 or 7 or so. So that there's a potential
10, right?
7 D3 or 10 D3 mortal wounds coming through. That's an insane amount of mortal wound damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Maria's doing some measurement from the Alright, looks like the Demon Prince is taking a back seat for now, staying near the tanks. Well, deciding he's good where he is. Yeah, I think everybody's excited for their new book, Denny, but definitely, for sure, I think right now Death Guard is a very cool list. And we'll see what their new book gives them for tricks. Personally, I'm just curious about what those Blight Haulers are gonna do.
Okay, so there's a lot of movement going on on Patrick's side. He fills the area in his deployment zone with a lot of vehicles at the moment.
Yep. Yep. Those blight haulers scooched up a bit to the front.
Well, the idea being making it as hard as possible for the Repentia to get juicy targets, but
Yeah.
what would be the juicy targets in this case? So if he's done with movement, I think we give it to the players to hear what they are up to now.
Yeah, for sure.
Du weißt, wenn du die Action machst, ist das weg, ne? Ja. Du kannst Leute, die die Action machen, keine Strategems geben, die nicht. Ja. Genau, das dürfte auch offen sein. Alles. Du kannst auch ein Fahrzeug nehmen oder alles. Alles, was nicht advanced ist. Ich wollte es nur gesagt haben. Also es darf jeder diese Action machen. Nur Aircraft nicht. Okay. Okay. Ja. Yes. Yeah. Deny that. Nope. Okay. It's strength 6. It's strength 5 and toughness 6. Ah, okay. On 7. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Only your character advanced, didn't they? So these only didn't advance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And yes. They're within 9. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Strength. It's 9. No. 3. Minus. So 5 up info from Celestine. 2 and damages lots. Yeah. Okay. So just these 2 girls. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mortar. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, das ist nicht ganz drin gewesen. Yep. Alright, mortar into sisters.
Goes in the back.
Yep.
Yep.
So starting with the mortar. How many shots? 4?
Big Mac.
1 hit.
Good morning to you, mate. And Captain
Back
Scrade. Good catch. Apparently.
-2.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
got it.
We've
Got it.
turned up the audio, so it should be good now. But if you can't,
Yes.
if you still
Eight
can't
shots?
hear him,
It's minus
let
1,
us know.
isn't it?
What? Yeah. It is
H.
I'm not in 7, right?
He don't got any auras because he
Yep.
did
Alright.
damage. So 4.
5.
5. So 5 up, 3 up, so 2, and 6 up, 1.
Alright. That heavy slugger? Nope, nothing. So I'm going to 12 inches.
With what?
On the Rhino, the Melta,
Yes, sure.
and the 2 Storm Bolters and the Girls.
Yes. It's -1 to hit for smoke launches. For the...
Yeah, alright. So do the Storm Bolters first?
Yeah.
Rerolling once, because of Demon Prince?
No, rerolling once.
Oh, no.
He did the action.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes.
Yeah. Pretty... Oh, fuck. Okay. Just one.
Got it.
Melta, how many shots? 2?
One.
1 hit?
Yeah.
And 1 wound.
And a 6 up. No.
2 damage.
Yes.
Can I interrupt the action?
But only with doing something. Not just voluntary. You can't just do now something to interrupt it only in charge phase or fight phase or something like that. You can't just say stop the action to get aura back. Because it's not stated otherwise. You can just stop the action by doing something.
Okay.
So you can declare a charge and get it back. If they're 12 inches and they are... Yeah, but he don't got it because he's Death Guard.
Alright. Put it there. So, just going on with these guys?
Yes.
I'm going with the grenades.
Sure.
So, 3 guys into the Rhino.
Good morning to you, Adrian. Welcome to the stream.
So spending CPs.
Enjoy the game.
CPs, 3 CPs.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
It's for 12-inch range. It's for
Right.
all of them, and it's +1 to wound.
right.
Okay.
So, 3 into the Rhino.
Yeah.
2
Mhm.
into small unit up here.
Yeah.
Another 2.
Yeah.
3, 2. Another 3. 2. Get this up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
2 over there.
3,
3. Yeah.
Alright. 3 on the Rhino. How many shots? 12 shots.
It's -1. No. All the
Oh,
3s
yeah.
out.
You're right.
One more. Yeah. Thank you.
I think. Plague weapon.
1 mortal wounds.
I will roll once.
Mortal wound. 1
You know.
save.
Yeah, you're right.
Save is fine.
Alright.
1 mortal wound.
So 2 up in small troop. It's just 5. Hitting on 3s. 1 in on 2s.
Because it's strength 6.
Strength 4.
Okay. Yeah. +1 to wound. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
2
yeah.
mortal wounds
Two mortal wounds.
and 3
3
saves.
Yeah, right.
Saves. Fine. Mortal wounds. 2 dead.
Right.
So only 1.
Another 3 on the troop
Yeah.
over there.
2. Only 2 go. You got 3 here, 2 here, 2 here. Oh no, 3.
No,
Yeah,
3,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
So 18. Hitting on 3s. 1 in on 2s. Plague weapon. Rerolling.
How
once.
many mortal wounds?
2.
I just make 5
yeah.
of them. Okay. Oh.
Alright.
How much?
Many.
Yeah, they're dead.
6.
Come on. So first blood.
So going on. Yeah, haulers, melter, and rocket launcher into the Rhino.
Yes.
The small
They got
blast
small
weapon.
firearms?
What?
Wow, I didn't know that they got small firearms.
12 inches.
Okay.
D3 blast weapon.
Okay.
Starting with that, I'm going to. There's only one girl.
Yeah.
How many shots? 6 shots. Hitting everything.
Oh, they got 3 up.
Because they are 3, they get +1 to hit.
Okay, that's cool.
So on 2s, rerolling 1s because of Plague Weapon. -1, 7.
7 on 3 ups. That's 1. And that's enough.
Right. 3 Melta into the Rhino.
Hitting -1.
Yes. Got it. 2 wounds. -4.
Okay. So, both.
Alright.
Okay,
Does
so
it
it does
explode?
blue up. Nope.
Alright.
There are 9 people inside. And 2 are dead. Wait. 5, 6. So what do you got left for shooting?
Only this one.
Okay.
And these.
This one. Okay, so I think we can see pretty few. You got 36 with the stubber. You got.
So yeah, there was an interesting question arising during this shooting phase, because Patrick let his Demon Prince make an action. So while making an action, he loses his aura abilities, and that means there are no rerolls of 1 to hit for all his shooting.
Oh, whoopsie.
So, and the thing is, he was trying to think about a way to basically get rid of the action and get his aura ability back, but you can only interrupt yourself to do an action while to charge, move, do psychic, or to shoot.
Okay.
And the Demon Prince doesn't have
So
a
he will
shooting
step.
weapon, so he cannot do that. So he is not able to get his aura back.
That's a bummer. So no rerolls coming out of that
No
Demon
rerolls.
Prince for that turn. Yeah, that.
Yeah, but I think he had.
So that's actually an interesting little rules
yeah.
conundrum arising.
Yeah, you can do it back to the players. That's alright.
Okay.
Once. Wounding once. -2.
Got it.
Save. 4 shots heavy slugger. Hitting on 4s. 2 wounds.
No, and feeling pain. Nope.
2 dead. Okay. So charge phase. This Marine unit try to kill them.
Yes.
Charge this unit with a 6. Ja, habe ich dann. Dezent, normalerweise hätten sie weg sein müssen. Also ziemlich alles. Also schon viel.
Ja. Genau. Das, ich würde sagen, es ging nur darum. Das ist einfach gutes Zeug. Ja. Aber das Gute ist halt, dass die trotzdem Schwachstellen haben. Und deswegen finde ich das voll okay. Ja. So, 2-2-4, man machst du halt nichts mit. Und es reichen mir ja auch 4 und 5, ne? dadurch habe ich ja die Dialoge und dann geht das halt richtig ab. Aber so ist halt doof. Das ist okay. Das freut die Zuschauer ja auch, wenn die mal hören, wie das auch laufen kann, wenn man ein paar gute Würfe bei hat. Aber muss man nicht.
Guter Tipp. These color spawns?
Yeah.
Going to charge also?
Yep. Yeah.
3.
Good that they're out of
Yep.
the forest. Okay, that's too far for 3 inches.
Yeah, totally right. You're totally right. Also, I filled in already. So, these color
Yeah.
spawns? Want
Yeah,
to try
sure.
to judge this unit with a 7. We said it that have to be enough.
No, we said, yeah, we said 7. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. How are they in close combat?
Bad.
Alright. That's all I wanted to hear. Alright.
So what's going on here? I'm just visiting. How is the game standing?
Yeah. David has a huge lead with 3-0.
Oh, that's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So this is top of 2 or
This is
who did
bottom of
start?
1.
Bottom
Bottom of 1.
of 1. Okay.
Bottom of 1.
So sisters started the game.
Sister started
took an
the
early
game.
lead.
Yeah. Let's see if they can secure that through the next 4 turns. Well, the first die that David threw already put a halt on all his thinking, I reckon, because
Miracle dice with 666.
now 2-2 and a 4. So
Oh,
that
for the
basically means
miracle dice.
yeah, that basically
no
means that
charges.
the repentia will not getting anywhere.
Yeah, you need those at least like 10 or 11
Yeah.
on your miracle die.
Then
Is he? Does he have an ability to switch? To change a +1
+1.
on miracle dice?
Yeah,
but
he
it's still not enough, right?
no, and he +1 it for the damage against the spawn, of which he killed 2 of.
Yeah. So tell me, do we have a raffle going on?
Oh, we have a raffle. Yes.
So what's raffling?
What the raffle? Yeah, everyone that is in this stream can put into the comments !raffle. It's RAFFLE. You can win either a free month of War Room access from theartofwar40k.com, or you can win a free month of Patreon access from Breaking Heads 40k. So what are those two? Both are services to from very, very good players. Out of War, it is the US players, Richard Sieglin, Nanavati, etc. Pay. Huh? And in the War Room, you get access to several videos a week. They do 1 video a day. It's faction focus or strategic focus. They do live plays, and you can ask them questions. They're basically the first 40k professionals in the world. So there are not a lot of places where you can better tips. Maybe you can get them at BreakingHeads40k,
I like it.
which is the German service, and it's Fred and Bell and a couple of other German top players. They can give you tips with building your list and how to play the game in a right way, how to have the right might setting as well, etc. So if you want to win either one of those services for a free month of charge, then just put in !raffle, and the winner can choose what he wants to get.
Cool. Yeah, people are participating. That's nice.
Something blipped. Did we get some bits? Did we get some bits?
Yeah, we did. That's nice.
Thank you very much. We like us some bits.
Yeah. So, what does chat think about Space Marine stuff being leaked?
What?
Will we see any of the list that we've seen this weekend again? Never know.
I don't know. I didn't have a look at that stuff. I'm just having
Pretty brutal, actually.
It is.
Yeah, it's ridiculously
It's a nerf or it's a
specific.
buff again.
It's nerfs all over. I mean, there for sure are buffs in it, but there's like a shit ton of like very reasonable nerfs, like how far auras extend, like on chapter masters only reroll once, and like salamander trait only is hit or wound roll, and like lots of that stuff.
Oh, so they're getting just
Eradicators not shooting twice. Aggresses, I think, not shooting twice. Centurions somehow nerfed into the ground.
Whoa, wait, with the into the ground.
Nerfed.
Yeah. So they're getting tuned down to a reasonable level, you
Yeah.
say. Alright.
Nerfed into the ground within their own codex.
Yeah, great. So what we've seen here is that the Death Guard charged the sisters. Of course, they killed them. Well, that was pretty close. Pretty
Where
sure.
was the minion squad or something?
David, waren das Dominions? Oder Battle Sisters? Oder waren das Dominions oder Battle Sisters? Ja? Okay. Okay, so Patrick killed all the Dominions.
Limate half was wrong. Tell me what's right. I just like had a
And-
quick glance on
And he
some
got
numbers.
the objective marker, right? Right. Yeah, the one in front of you is the... Ah, no, okay, alright, yeah, now I see the right one. Yeah. Sure.
No, yeah, you got that.
Yeah, nothing to do. So
What is
end of
that
my
to
turn.
say? Oh, no, you don't. Okay. No, you got it.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
So,
Step on back.
over
Yeah.
here.
Hey guys,
Two
I'm back.
attacks. One hit.
Let's take a quick
No wound.
restroom break.
War checks.
But I'm back,
Become
locked,
two.
cocked, and ready to watch this game.
Good, yeah, alright.
And
And rolling this one.
I'm over here with Sebastian.
That's fine. I gain a military dice, cause it's a 1.
And for
And
those
it's a 6.
just tuning in, you're watching the
That's a nice
Alliance Open Hanseatic tournament,
Yeah.
round 4.
Okay. So, end of your
Sisters
turn.
of Battle facing off against
Data
the Death Guard.
interrupt, assassinate, grind them down. You got, you killed more than me because I got nothing.
Yeah, 3 points.
Okay. Yeah, at the start of his command phase.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the problem. So he don't got the 4-up invul on the machines. Okay. So start of my turn.
So that's the end
3
of
more
Death
military
Guard.
die.
That is
Turn?
brutal. Yeah, that
roll
was
this
the
one.
end of the Death Guard turn.
Wow, so what's brutal? I just got back. What?
Yeah.
What?
So what happened is earlier we were talking about the Demon Prince losing the aura because
Yeah.
he's doing an action.
Yeah.
And the action of him, well, basically he gets the points at the beginning of his next command phase. That
Mhm.
means the dude will do the action until the next command phase.
Mhm.
That means that all his machines won't have the 4-up in one because he loses his
Okay.
auras.
Oh boy, that's actually a what we call boo-boo in the game.
That is a boo-boo.
So not a 4-up invul, but a 5-up invul. So he's degraded 1 point. Not, I mean, not the end of the game, but I mean a 4-up versus a 5-up is actually a pretty sizable difference, and I guess we're going to see if that's going to make any large difference in this game. But I think it's something that David will be happy to take advantage of.
Yeah, and David rolled his miracle dice, and there are actually a couple of good ones now. He's got a 6, a 5, and a 4.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's definitely helping
Yeah,
this time.
So actually scoring wise, so let's be a little on the positive note for Patrick. He did score grind them down.
Oh no, well, at the moment I see only positives for Patrick. We have to see what David is capable of, but at the moment it looks pretty good for him.
Mhm.
Worse. So yeah, what was the secondaries again for Patrick? So we can go.
So he had grind them down, so he scored that because
Because he killed
David
more.
didn't kill any units.
Yeah.
And Patrick killed 1 or 2 or 3, looks like.
Yep.
And so grind them down for 2 points. He got data in his set, but he's going to get those points next turn.
Yeah.
And then assassinate. Did he kill a character yet?
No.
In the brief moment I was enough. Okay, so and then that's the end of the game. So it's actually a 3-2, and then we're going into the second round.
Yeah, David will score his primary point.
And so it's off to top of turn 2 for the sisters. So David is currently on 3 objectives. So he controls 1, he controls 2, and currently is controlling more for 15 points. Bringing up to 18.
I really hate this mission because I always forget that there are actually 6 objective markers.
There's one in the... there are 5 sort of scattered around, and then one in the middle, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there are basically 4 in the no man's land.
Yeah.
And 1 in each deployment zone.
Yeah, that's
and
it. Yeah,
the
exactly.
thing usually that is not that good for sisters is that you need to hold 2 to get at least 5 points, and you need to hold 3 for 10 points.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of sister players to really
struggle with that.
That, yeah. And don't get enough points for primary.
Well, this turn he managed to do it.
Yeah.
But that's because he had all of his army. As the game goes on, he'll probably have
Yeah, well,
not all of
he had
his
a lot
army.
of scouting units so that he can sit on several of the objectives, right?
Exactly. So he's bringing in some more units here.
Yeah, let's see what he's bringing in. Okay, so first things first, to get the second unit of Repentia out of the Rhino.
Yeah.
I think there were 4 left of the first unit.
Yeah, that were being shot at. Yeah. They disengaged from the spawn, right?
They weren't in range to the spawn.
Okay.
The spawn killed the
they entirely killed the unit, right?
the sisters that were in front of them.
So
the
got
minions,
gone.
yeah.
Lamedi Twitch is saying, love the commentary. Thanks a lot. It reminds me of golf. Yeah. I've never personally watched golf before, but apparently it's an enjoyable thing.
Yeah, well, we've got a golf course right next to us, so we can just...
That's right, that is a golf course now. It's a large, grassy
so
field.
it fits, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's true.
Yeah.
We're being inspired here
Well, thank you.
by the spirits of the golf field. But thanks, mate.
Yeah, the tanks will still take on a 5-up and a feel no pain, but a 4-up and a feel no pain is always better.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm actually quite curious to see how much that's going to play a factor.
Yeah,
I mean, at least he didn't lose his entire
the thing is, as I was saying with the miracle dice, right? It's now you only need to get 1 wound in, and then you can say, okay, this is 6 damage flat. Well, he has his feel no pains, but failing a 5++ is easier than failing a 4++. So
exactly.
And you're less likely to re-roll that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Jack.
Yeah. What, Jack? What? Who's that?
It's Jack.
So, shooting phase. I think we're giving it to the
Alrighty.
boys.
Going back into it.
Okay, so 3 auf die und 2 auf die Spawns. 3 auf die Einheiten Sturmreiter, auf die normalen Marines. And 2 on the spawns. 2 hits, 1 wound.
1 on this troop, right?
Yep.
5 ups, yep.
Okay, so starting with the Exorcists. First one, Heavy Bolter into the Plague Marines and the Missile Launcher. Launching into the little ones. Some more spawns. Some spawns over there.
Okay.
What do they got? Who spends the info?
Too far away.
So they got
any enable.
okay. So into them. Heavy Bolter.
Nope. For heavy bolt 2.
Minus
Got it.
1. Okay. And rockets
Radius,
here.
to answer your question, if you're
So
going
6.
to see orcs, there are actually 2 orc armies
Once.
up in the top that have a chance of winning if they perform well enough. You might see them on the
Damage.
final table, but that
First
all
one.
depends on this round.
3. Second one, it's 9 in total.
Okay. First, get 1 and
9
6.
more. Okay, perfect. So, second one, 3 into them and rockets you.
Yep.
3 here.
Nope.
No, and rockets. It's 5. We roll once. And it's 3.
So, roll damage.
First one is, sorry, 2.
5 up, feel no pain. 2 do.
Second one is 4.
1 dice.
And last one is 5, going into 6.
Alright. 5 ups. Nope.
Okay. Now last one. I think exactly the same as before.
Alright.
Because you can't see them. Yeah. Yeah. Going heavy bolter here, rockets there. Heavy bolter. 1.
Minus 1. 4 ups. Got it.
And rockets. Okay, come on. Oh. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now I can declare some charges. Over there, Rhino into the Plague Pest Crawler. Do you want to overwatch?
Nope.
So, 10 inches. Just basing them. This one is only charging his squad.
They're gonna do overwatch.
Okay.
With the grenades.
So, 2 CP.
Yep.
I wrote the 5, but it doesn't matter.
Yep. So, how much again? This one also. Yeah. 6.
Yep, fine. 10, 17.
17.
Two hits.
Just 2 of them. Wounded.
2 wounds. Okay, fine. And 5 I already wrote the charge. So coherency over here. And going over there. Five. 2 of them for this currency. Celestine. Charging both of the characters.
Yep.
Yeah, just nailed it.
No.
Yes, of course, I'm in 3 inches.
Oh, you're 3. Alright.
So,
Seems
not basing him?
Yep.
Okay. And they are charging into
Yep.
the spawns. 4 inches, which is enough.
Yep.
So 2 are within half an inch.
Yep.
Okay. So you only got 1 CP left, so you can't interrupt.
Yep.
Okay. I'll start over here. They're in 6 inches. Just pile in here. Okay. Oh. Let me check. Okay, so 1 has to stay over here and the other piles in. So they got 16 attacks. Hitting on force.
so 6 inches, right?
Just within 6.
Yeah, right.
So 5 6s. So 5 extra hits. And it's strength 6, toughness 5,
Yeah,
so 3
okay.
ups.
3s, yeah.
Oh.
About
So that's 5,
2 damage each.
10, 15, yes.
15 total.
So each 2 10. So making 4 at a time.
Yep.
And then go on.
So 3. I just roll. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that.
Okay. So consolidating. These goats fight next. Okay, I think I just fight. 1, 2, there are 9 still.
Yep.
Because he killed nothing. So 9, 12, 16, 17, 18. This 2 times. Hitting on 3. Oh, hitting on 4, sorry. So 3 extra hits till now. And 3 more, so 6 extra hits. Wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
So it's 7, 10, 13 in the first volley. Minus 4.
5 up. Save. Damage is 2 each.
Yes.
So 5, 9. I just confirmed it.
Yeah, it's just perfect. Okay. Oh no, they're not dead.
So
7.
one
So
left.
1 left, and I got this again.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, thank you. So this one is okay. She's in within 4 inches. So what do they got in melee?
3 attacks on the data sheet. And strength 6, minus 2, 1 damage.
Okay. So this is more than half an inch. So I base this one. Now Celestine activating her.
Yep.
Going a bit closer to this one than this.
Yep.
Striking all my attacks on this one.
Yep.
It's only 6 attacks. Four and 3 up. So all of them minus 3.
5 up, save.
4
How many
damage.
damage? 4 damage?
Yep.
Still alive.
And then surfing around and basing both of them.
Alright. So.
And Rhino. Get 4 attacks, boss. Cause it's Bloody Rose. 2 hits. No wound.
Nope. Alright. So I'm gonna attack with this one.
Yeah.
Noxus Splatbring. 2 Death to the Force.
Yes.
5. So have to check which weapon this is.
Looking good so far.
Melee user. Damage 2. Without rand. Wounded on 2s, rerolling once. So
6.
6, yeah.
2 up. So
2 damage.
each 2 hits.
Each 2 damage.
Okay, so take a reroll for one of this. It's fine. So losing 2 wounds.
Okay. 2 of those guys.
Yes.
And Celestine. He there. 3 attacks.
Yes.
He didn't charge. 2.
They
death
were
of-
not charged. They got 3 in
Yeah,
proper,
you're right. 2 minus 2.
5 up. Nope. 5 up.
2 death.
So just
So-
making these for the currency over there.
Celestine. Rerolling once because of plague weapon.
And
3.
chance 6.
Yep.
Okay, so 3.
Yeah.
Minus-
minus 2.
Minus 2, so 4 up. Using a 4 up.
Yep.
Failing will. Damage.
Yep.
So 4 left. Okay. So I killed something in shooting, killed something in close combat.
Yep.
And leadership. Oh, forgot her. So they lost nothing. They lost. I don't know. They're fine. I think that's it.
Alright.
Okay. Scoring. I got engaged for 3.
Yep.
I
I get my for 1 that action.
Okay, so data interrupt
Good.
is 1.
1 command point back.
And no points for holding objectives.
Yep.
Four. Yep. 2 left. And the 2 up, non-rerollable.
Brilliant, nothing.
And he's got nothing. He only holds 1 objective, and it's a Dominion mission.
Back to us. Ooh boy.
Okay, that was oh, it's Ben back again. This is end of Sisters round 2, and that was a lot of damage, right?
Yeah, the Repentia sisters were being unleashed, man, and apparently those sisters know how to
Hack and slash.
pick a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and oh man, okay, yeah. So those sisters, well, combined with shooting and stuff like that, dealt with all the spawn,
Yeah,
which I'm not used to.
that they
Spawn
just like
dying that
crumble.
fast, yeah.
Yeah,
But Patrick did fill quite a lot of 5-up invulns and female pains and stuff like that. Lamedi's asking about how many wounds Celestine lost. So she lost
4.
she lost 4. Yeah, so he's counting up. So that's what he's asking. Yeah, he's counting up. He failed 2 up saves, but then he rerolled 1. So that was the first 2 wounds, and then he suffered 2 individual wounds from other attacks. So it's correct that he's actually on 4 wounds taken, and so 2 remaining. But yeah, it was a good turn.
Yeah, game
scored-
state wise, it's 3/4 of the board, 3.5/4 of the board taken by the sisters. I mean, they're thin in some of them, but still,
Well, watch
that
out!
guard
Here
is
comes the drill.
pretty much pushed into their own deployment.
Yep.
And a
Yeah.
lot of stuff is touched now, like the blight holders are not going to shoot. And a lot of plague marines died as well.
Yeah, so those the big unit of Repentia sisters just got in and killed those Death Guard like they were paper, really.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, they really shred units. So, but now they're out in the open, and so
Are they
those
on a 4-up invul?
those sisters are on a 5-up info and a
5-up and a
5-up film
5-up
of pain,
film pain.
and they only have 1 wound, so they're not super durable. So now it's his turn to probably take him out, right?
Yeah, he has to. And is there
can't-
another squad of
yeah.
Repentia left?
Yeah, in the bottom right corner,
Mhm.
but they're in the bottom right. So
Yeah, but he has miracle dice, right?
there's that miracle dice.
They do tend to get pretty fast.
So Denny is cheering for the Death Guard, saying, well, if they get a good counter punch, they can recover from this hit. But it was a big hit for sure. But it's not like the game's over. You can see Death Guard on the move. They still have one more unit of Death Guard in their back pocket that can get out.
Yeah.
Hi to work.
Hi to the work.
What?
Yeah, there's still some output left, and there's a Demon Prince.
Yeah, for sure.
There's
He's got stuff.
the crawlers.
The thing is, he needs to do that data intercept as well.
That's
So-
in the
but you can
middle,
see
right?
So he needs to perform an action,
Yeah.
and then for every objective he's in control of, he gets points.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that he needs to spread, right?
He needs to get on those objectives.
Yeah.
ASAP. That's true. Danny, he definitely has those plague spitters. He only has one though, because the other plague burst crawler is being engaged. So it's one, but one could be enough to just deal with the Revenge Sisters. That's 2d6.
Do they have flamers, right?
Yeah, the plague spitters. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
it might be
2d6
enough.
strength 7 flamers, right?
But he has to do with Celestine as well twice.
Yeah, Celestine's on 2 wounds, so he's probably gonna kill it. But then
And then kill it again?
Get up, right?
Yeah.
She gets up on a 2-up, right?
Yeah. At the
Can
end
you
of
use miracle dice for that?
No,
Okay.
and you cannot even re-roll it.
No, so it's vulnerable to that.
Yeah,
cheeky
but
one
and you don't know. Is it 2? She's getting back up on a 2-up at the end of the phase, I think.
I thought it was the beginning of his movement phase or some stuff.
Oh,
I'm
even
not sure,
worse,
right?
because
That
then
could have been previous
because then
editions, I'm
you
not
cannot kill her like in your own turn.
super sure
So
more about when exactly he gets
Yeah.
up.
If it
it's
was
a-
end of phase, you could kill her now
He
in
could-
shooting and then charge with the Demon
Exactly.
Prince or something.
Exactly. We could ask. David, when Celestine dies, when exactly does she get up?
End of phase.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that.
Yeah, you can charge her. Yeah.
So he could do that. So he could get rid of her in 1 turn. I mean, a Demon Prince will probably take her down.
Should, but there's always this invul thing going
Whenever
on.
something has a 4-up invul, there's that chance of somebody just spiking 4-up invuls. And he can use miracle dice for that stuff.
Yeah, for saves, he
So, yeah.
can. For sure.
So, Yep, you
Blackmarine's getting out of the drill?
Yep. Yahoo, to answer your question, he doesn't have 3 blight crawlers. He has 2 blight crawlers and then 1 unit of those 3 blight haulers.
Is it 1 unit? Is it
Yes.
a unit of 3?
Yeah,
Okay. Mhm. So can he make a push for any of the objectives?
He can make some charges for extra room, right? He's got those.
There's like one objective like in between the 2
Yes.
bottoms on the top
Yes.
left.
Yes.
He can go there.
Yes, exactly. So
And
you can see those 2 sisters in the top left.
Yeah, you can.
You can't see it on screen, but
There's
just
some
below
more,
that
yeah.
unit, there's actually an
So you
objective.
can
So if he
charge
makes
them.
that charge and
It is.
get them off,
Yeah.
he's got that one. Yeah.
And he has to deny David's primary scoring as well, because David is sitting on 1, 2, 3 at least. He's sitting now at 4. He can reduce him to 3. He
He's
could
actually on
reduce
1,
him to 2.
3, 4, 4 right now.
Yeah, on 4 right now. Let's assume he gets the top left sisters. So that's
He's actually
gone.
on 5 because in the ruin on the top left there's
There's a
a
1 as
unit
well.
as
Mhm.
well.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's a lot of points. He needs to get them off, or just
Yeah,
the
he has to-
points
So that's a primary target.
Yeah,
the
point
sisters in the
advantage
top left.
will be too big.
And then there's a character on the bottom right, or the middle marker in the bottom right quadrant. You can shoot that, right? Even if it's a
You
character,
can.
it's not protected.
If she's alone.
Yeah. She is.
For sure. She
So
might.
that's an easy, maybe an easy
I keep thinking that the
objective
bottom left winged
sweep.
statue is Celestine,
Yeah,
but she's actually
not.
Surprise! I mean, the top right. It's a good. It's an ancient trick that the
yeah,
battle sisters employ to confuse you.
yeah.
She's back up at the end of the
Shooting phase.
shooting phase. And the second phase. Okay.
There has been it has been smitten,
She's got. Yeah.
gently struck with a
Yeah.
psychic bolt.
With a lightning bolt.
So I'm gonna switch places with Zep again. Here he comes.
I'm back, baby. Just made a little something for on social media, so everyone can see our venue
Cool.
and everything. So check out facebook.com/TargetPriority40k for a nice video about this nice venue and this great event that we are having. So how does it look on the table? Is it grim or dark?
When you last time on Dragon Ball, no wait, the Repentance Sisters got out.
Yeah.
Dealt with all the spawn.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're all spawns are left.
They were gone.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, they were gone.
Uh,
So she got up, and Celestine got up in there. Yeah, and they deleted also a 10-man unit of Plague
Marines, yeah, I see
So
that.
that's what happened, and he took pretty much took Patrick off all objectives. So in his turn now, top of turn, bottom of turn 2.
Yeah.
Patrick was on no objectives, no primary points for him. Bit
Rough.
brutal. But Patrick is making his moves.
I think he can
just
still come back.
killed Celestine in the psychic phase.
And did he come?
She got back up,
she
but
got
now
back.
he has a shooting phase and a close combat phase to deal with Celestine again, so she's probably going to be done. And you can see in the top left-ish, you can see that he's making a move for that top left quadrant of the board.
Yeah.
If he can get that charge, he'll be back and get those sisters off the objective.
Yeah, that will be huge.
He'll be on it, so he'll deny some points.
I think
And
he's still got this, some stuff left, right? He's got an additional unit
Yes.
of Plague Marines.
yes, exactly. Yeah.
So, well, they have to do the heavy lifting then.
Yeah, for sure. Because there's a lot of heavy lifting to be done right now. Because David is everywhere.
David is everywhere, and he's got several units in reserves left, right?
Yeah. One of Patrick's Plague Burst crawlers is being engaged.
With the Rhino, yeah.
That's less indirect fire.
Yeah, not sitting great,
And
actually,
that,
yeah.
some indirect fire would be excellent right now to take David off.
Yeah, you would love that,
some
wouldn't you?
objectives. Yeah, because David has a little unit in the top left ruin, and he's in the bottom right ruin as well with some units. So Patrick can't see those. So actually, those mortars would have been great for stuff like that. He's going into the shooting phase, so I guess we'll go over to player audio. Here we go.
In the cover.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't told you.
Heavy Slugger, right in the Repentia troop. So 3.
All but one.
And Flamer. 4 shots. 1 on 2s.
4, 6, yeah. So this is 2 and 1.
1. Alright. So I'm going to shoot the D3 weapons in the Repentia.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
3 rockets into the preacher.
Preaching or missionary.
Missionary. Melta gun into
Yeah.
Celestine.
Yeah.
D3
Sure,
attacks.
But
Worse.
I think you can't shoot with these two because they are all close. They should be within inches. I told you before that they're in
Yeah.
inches.
All right. So,
So
good.
they're all close.
Check that. So he's going to shoot his rocket launcher and melter,
Yeah, sure.
and he's gonna shoot. Yeah. So he's going to shoot everything in Celestine.
No, you can't because
Oh,
this is close.
okay. Oh man. Oh man. Pretty bad. So, 3 melter.
Yep.
Into him. 1 rocket into him. Rocket.
2 rockets.
2 rocket
and
frag.
this small.
And this
Oh,
one.
they also can fire.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
They can frag, yeah.
Didn't know
So,
that.
D3.
They can use the frag grenades or rockets
The Frag
The
Krak
small one. Didn't know that.
First the D3.
I got 7.
1. That D3. Rerolling once because of the Demon Prince.
Oh yeah, he's an order and stuff.
Yeah. 5 minus
I
1.
don't care.
Yeah.
So 3. 2 dead.
That Frag. How many? 10. Rerolling once. Strength 4. 5.
5 more. Okay, that's not that good. So 1 dead. Now you can target Celestine.
That 3 melter into the missionary. Rerolling once. 3 minus 4.
First 2 of them. Yeah, the third. Okay.
16 damage.
No, only 2, but doesn't matter. Missionary seal.
Alright. He's going to flame the troop.
Sure.
Punch you. I'm spending my last command point.
Sure.
To pick the highest. 5 shots. Strength 7. Rerolling because plague. 5.
So only mind 1, and it's damage 3, yeah? So
Yep.
yeah, they're all dead.
Alright.
That's just perfect.
So charge phase.
Yes. My favorite one.
No, the plague was crawl. Going to into Celestine?
Yeah, sure.
5. Must be 5.
So then it's 2. If you clip the forest.
You're right. You're right. Demon Prince.
0.
6 in charge for the Demon Prince.
Yeah, sure. Into both of these?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, go for it.
To both. Yeah, 6.
Okay, so but just object, but I think so. You're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fine.
All right. So they're going to declare charge to the Rhino.
Sure.
On the Rhino. 9. He's the declaring charge also on the Rhino. Nope. Failed. So I'm gonna.
So I get 1 milk dice for the destroyed goals over there. It's a 3, and 1 for the missionary.
Alright.
And reroll the 3. Delete this one.
So hitting on Celestine. So, I'm gonna start with the Demon Prince.
Sure.
I want to place her. Then I do 5 attacks with the axe.
Yep.
On her.
Yes.
And the Malefic Talon right into the Repentia. So I'm doing the 5 first, rerolling once, 2,
Okay, so 1. Okay, so it's passed.
The Malefic Talon. Reroll in. Okay, you want to interrupt?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna activate this one.
Yeah, sure.
Hit him better than the Demon Prince. 1 wound.
2 up. Fix it.
Good guy. So, I'm gonna activate my Plague Marines.
Yeah, sure.
Place them there. There. Just that he dump this out of combat. I'll do the flates first.
Sure. Oh, that's fine.
So hitting
Extra.
2d3 extra. 4. Oh, 5ers. Rerolling once. No once. Yeah. Oh. 5. 5 minus
On
2.
5. So, they go through, explode. Yes. For your normal marines, 3, and your crawler is 1.
Crawler. Got it. Marines. 1 dice.
That's fine.
Polygon. Just have to check on which way. I think right. Actually, repent you.
Yeah, maybe.
13 and a half.
13. This is?
Yeah, really close.
It's
13.
Nearly 14. Okay, so to the Repentia.
No, 13.
It's more than 13, so nearly 14. Just measure it down here.
Yeah.
It's okay. So 13 and a bit.
13, and here's exactly the same. 13 and a half.
Okay, so just make a 4 up.
What?
4 up if it's equal, isn't it?
No, I can choose when it's.
Okay, so just do it. Okay.
Okay, fight back.
So the normal goes over there, 6 attacks on the so starting Celestine in the prince. Strength 7, so 2.
Minus a lot.
4, 3.
Alright, 5 ups.
2 damage.
2 damage. Final pain. 2 damage.
And Repentia. Take the extra 1 to wound.
Yep.
We roll this one. Oh, 1 wound. 1 hit. Sorry. And that's a wound.
1 wound. Right, 5 ups.
2 damage.
2 damage. 1 damage.
And 3 command points for fight again.
Alright.
So that's better. 2 6s already. So this one. Okay. So it's
2.
oh no,
2.
plus 1 to wound.
Oh,
so
yep,
it's 4.
plus 1. 5 ups.
So 4 damage.
4 damage. 3 damage. He's on 2.
Okay, that's fine. So taking the 1 for the leadership check over there. Rolling 1 for the 1 goal over there. It's fine. And I think that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, so he got 1 assassinate.
2 kill 1
No, Liz, you counted at the end of the game, and she's not dead already.
No, she counts as there.
No, no, no.
Oh,
Because it's an end game mission. All but this one.
thank you. Why you tell me? Tell me earlier. I'm a Patreon man.
Okay. So, you got Assassinate 1. Data intercept you already got. You started again. Grind them down.
Yeah.
No, grind them down. Because I killed 1, 2, 3 units and you killed this one, this one.
1, 2, 3, 5,
Oh.
4.
1, yeah, 4.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
and 4.
4.
I
Celestine counts as.
Nope. I killed the spawns, the second spawns, this one, and
3.
I don't know if I killed something else.
No, 3. So I'm on 4. So I'm
Yeah,
get grind down.
that's-
Grind it down.
Yep. No, he don't get engaged.
No. I don't want it
No,
to come
he don't
that
get this
close.
mission. Okay, I start the game again. 15 points primary. Okay. So back to 4 CP. 3 more milky die. And reroll 3.
All right, folks, that's the end of turn 2.
That was the end of turn 2. Yes, Patrick got kill more again, but David is running away with the primary.
Yeah, oh boy, yeah. The primary is 15 points each turn. He's got those 2 turns in a row, and actually denying Patrick his is yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And Patrick's still only on 1.
Patrick got 1 point for assassinate actually.
Yeah, so I gave him 2 points for that, right? Each character's 2 points, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's on 6.
Yeah.
Because he's got 4 for grinding down.
Yeah.
2 for killing a character. And we just heard a pretty interesting conversation in that whenever a character in the sister army can be revived, they
Yeah.
actually then don't count as being killed anymore.
Yes, because the assassinate secondary is the kill count is basically at the end of the game.
Yeah, so
And-
it checks at the end of the game for
Yeah.
every character that's dead. Thank you.
Yeah, so therefore he has to kill most of them. Yes, each character is 3 points, right?
So yeah, it's kind so maybe taking assassinate is actually a bit of a wrong choice against this. I didn't know that.
It is possible because most of the characters will be played rather offensive, but you just have to think about a way to basically kill everyone twice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the worst pick
No. Okay. I
because
actually didn't-
the characters are rather flimsy. Most of them, not
Mm.
freaking Celestine, of course.
Well, yeah.
But apparently Celestine and the Demon Press just did a little dance there because, well, did Celestine even hit, actually?
Like her attack setting, I don't know. But the Demon Prince with-
Once, right? Yeah. And the Demon's Prince wounded once, right? Jesus, you need new die, man.
Yeah, the Demon Prince did horribly on Celestine, so she's actually still alive in there. And she's got flies. She can just fly out of there and do whatever.
True that, yeah. Well, basically, Patrick had really bad dice there.
Yeah,
that's. I mean, Celestine.
Being having
should
a
be
Celestine
dead.
in your ranks still is a bad
Celestine
thing.
should be dead, and to Repentia still sitting on there because the Demon Prince didn't. Well, he whiffed. So.
Yeah. Yeah, even the Repentious is still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is unfortunate, as they say in the business.
Well, too bad, so sad. Yeah, well, thanks to 90 spectators now. We hope you have a wonderful Sunday morning. We certainly have. We're here at the Hanseatic Alliance Open 2020 in Bremen, Germany. This is round 4 of this huge tournament. We have 101 players. doing their thing here, which means we are the second largest event worldwide for this year. As I said, it is round 4. This is David with his Sisters of Battle versus Patrick with his Death Guard. We are on top of turn 3. And while I'm talking, I would like to say thank you to all the sponsors, all these lovely sponsors, and first and foremost, of course, our partners from the Alliance Armory. This is Sebastian from the TargetPriority40k podcast. Together with the Alliance Armory, we are whooping this nice event. They gave us all their beautiful mats, all the beautiful terrain, all the beautiful Stefan and Martine.
All of it.
All of it.
All
Not just a
of
bit,
me.
all of it.
Give
Right.
it all of you.
Thank you guys for doing this with us. It is great fun. Everyone is having a great time. Well,
I'm
they
having a
have to
ball.
they have to have a great time because basically this is the first and might be the last tournament this year. Again.
Probably.
Yeah. It's looking pretty grim when it comes to COVID. Again, so but let's talk about the really cool things. One of the cool things is you guys, that means the spectators, are able to win a prize. We have a little raffle going on. If you type into the comment section !raffle, that is RAFFLE, you can win either a free month of War Room access from the Art of War 40k.
It's a raffle, not baffle.
Yeah. Again, not baffle. Danny, you're funny. Right, 1 month of War Room access. You can watch a lot of videos there. They put out a video a day, talking about factions, giving you tips with list building, etc., etc. Or if you use mostly the German language, you can go for a free month of patronage from the BreakingHeads40k.com. BreakingHeads40k. They have a podcast and they also do list consultation and giving you tips and tricks and helping you out to become a better 40k player.
I see.
So that is !raffle.
Raffle. Well, that's
And
a big
I
sign
want
coming from David.
And I want to win as well, so I do it just like this.
You're gonna enter the reference. I'm gonna win it myself.
What you gonna do about it?
Not
Nothing.
much. You're the one giving away the prize.
Plus, I'm sitting on these prizes. No one knows how many we got.
That's right.
I mean, there's not much left for David as well, right?
No, it's getting quite thin on both ends. I think Patrick's got more stuff left than David.
There's still Plate Marines in the drill, right?
Yes. How much time left for the game is the question that's being asked. We can check the fun button.
Didn't Martine use a new time table? He was talking about it, right?
Yeah. Let me check the clock for you there, Straight. So according to the Pum Pum clock, there's 55 minutes left on the clock. So
Well,
we're well over, or just over 2 hours into the game.
We got 55 minutes left, guys. Just so you know.
Be warned.
Be warned. Yes, alright.
So let's see.
So there are no reserves left.
No,
Indeed,
so
everything's
on the board now.
Yeah.
All his cards on the table. We've got the While We Stand for David, which means the 3 organ gun thingy tanks. The organ gun thingy tanks, which are the most expensivest units that he has, need to survive, and they're still on the table, untouched as of yet. He's got engage on all fronts, which he's still doing because he still has a unit up in the top left corner as well. So this turn he'll be scoring that as well. And bring it down. So he needs to take down some tanks. Now he hasn't done that yet. Neither. So but he definitely does have a lot of primary points on the board, which is good for this game. But he also needs to start scoring some secondaries.
Maybe if the
bring it down.
maybe if the Mephitic Blight Launcher can fire next turn, and Patrick will be able to move them accordingly, he will get a shot on one of the Exorcists to, well, get David down at least like 5 points. So you have to scrap everything together at the moment.
It's tricky though, because
yeah,
he's still in his corner, so
yeah,
he needs to get out there. Like the plague bombardment cannons, I believe they're called. They're not going to kill a tank.
nah.
Not 2 of them anyway. But he still has those 3 blight haulers though, so that's some ranged firepower that can do the trick.
Yeah, well, there's at least some multi-melta power.
Yeah. So I've got a feeling that those blight haulers are going to be targeted by David's firepower next, because they're probably the main threat in this army.
Yeah.
As of right now.
Well, yeah. Now that the Repentia are mostly gone, it is the Exorcist, and it's still a freaking saint that is flying around.
Alright, so looks like we're going into shooting phase.
Yeah.
I'll put the players on.
Triple.
And
Mike's on.
3. And 4 ups. 2. -1.
Go 1. Feel no pain. 5 ups. No.
Rockets. It's
3
7.
ones left.
Roll this one. So 5 hits.
Which one did get a Canoness right next to both? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So 3 -3.
4 ups. 2.
How many wounds did they get?
8.
I got 8 wounds?
8
Are
each.
you kidding
yeah.
me? 5.
Feel no pain. Got what? 4. 4 left.
Okay. And the other one exactly the same. Do this one. Hitting all. 2 wounds? No, it's toughness 4 or 5.
5.
Okay, so 1
Everything's
wound
fine.
-1.
1 wood. -1. No. Feel no pain. Got it.
And rockets. It's 7 again. Roll 1. Okay. And 3 ups. So 5.
4 ups in 1. 1, 2.
1.
No.
Oh, got it.
Goes through. This one.
No. Okay, so charges.
Alright.
Celestine into the troop.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
And these are charging into this one.
Yep.
And they got a 9. Surprise! It's a miracle! Okay, I think that's it charging. So, starting over there.
Yep.
1.
Are they also Bloody Rose?
Yes.
Alright.
So this is 5 golds is 10 attacks. And the sergeant got 1 additional attack. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Wounding
Strength.
on strength 3, so wounding on 5s.
Yep.
So 2
2.
-1.
4 ups. Got 1. Feel no pain. Got it.
Okay. And Celestine. Yeah, go into them.
Yep.
6 attacks. And 3 ups. So all of them.
4.
Ah,
Minus 4.
-3.
1, 3. 6. 6 is no damage 2 each.
Yes.
Right. So going to
We will this one.
reroll this one. Right. So 4 dice.
Yeah. 2 CP.
Stratagem.
Okay. Dann darfst du zuschlagen, wo reinmachen, keine Ahnung was.
Okay. Ja. Them. So I have to look it up. Close combat. Playcaster. 4 attacks. Yep. 4 attacks. Rerolls. Death to the force. Wounding on 2s. 3 minus 1.
So 4 up. So 1 dead.
Alright. So that lonely little guy. Nothing.
Okay.
These.
Yep.
9 attacks.
Yes.
Rerolling once because of the demon prince.
Yes.
Nope. No death to the force. 2s. Rerolling once because of plague weapon. 5. 8. 8 minus 2.
Okay, so I think I have to take a 4. And lose 1.
Alright.
Sorry about that. Kommen jetzt mal noch, ne?
No. Der 1 verloren, no?
Ja. Okay.
Der kleine
Moritz,
Würfelgott. So, Morat.
bitte.
Nix.
Ja.
Hier.
Perfekt.
Und da.
Zählt nicht.
Nehme ich den. Jo, passt.
Ja.
Was
Cool.
dann?
Dann ist der weg.
Was?
Der ist weg.
Sort?
Das ist der Sard?
Ja,
Der sah nicht so aus.
Du hast recht.
Ja, ja.
Ja
Ich
gut,
weiß.
die sehen ja alle gleich aus. Habe ich den falschen weggenommen. Passt, alles klar?
Ja, der andere wäre halt nicht am Marker gewesen, ne? Für die Action.
So ist es.
Aber das zuschlagen war auch egal. Okay. Dann kriege ich nochmal Engage für 3.
Mhm. Ich krieg mir mal ein CP.
So, secondary scoring is 3 points for engage on all fronts
again,
for
yes,
David. He still secures his 3 tanks, so therefore he's on
he's
his way to
on,
15 for that.
Exactly.
He killed more.
Yeah, so he killed more, but he doesn't have the Grandin down.
All right.
That's Patrick who has the Grandin down. So it's up to Patrick to actually kill more units. He has to bring it down. So he needs to kill tanks, but he hasn't done that as of yet.
Yeah, sadly Patrick doesn't get any primary points now again.
No, that's probably the damning part about this game.
Yeah.
Because now it's turn 3, it's too late to catch up. That's what I think. Anyway, he can move on, but he'll score it next turn, which is so. Even if he
there were only two turns now where primary was scored. There are still two turns coming to score primary, but
exactly. Yeah.
So
2
therefore
turns,
half the points are
but
gone.
it's not going to be only him scoring on the primary.
That
right?
is the fact. Yeah.
Yeah. Because even if he gets on 2 more, it's still the sisters are going to be on some as well. So it's going to be a tough one. And Cute Hamster is asking, is that the actual score? Yeah, it's actually 39 points to 7 points right now. The sister is doing a very good job in denying the Death Guard primary points.
Yeah, any primary points.
Yeah. So no primary points as of yet have been scored by the Death Guard. Although, as you can see, he's getting into position a bit more.
He's not out of the game yet,
No.
though it is uphill battle.
It's very uphill. It's a very steep hill right now.
Yeah.
It's almost 90 degrees.
Yeah. This is bottom of 3.
Yeah.
Cute hamster.
Yeah, as you said, it's now the bottom of turn 3. And the time, ladies and gentlemen, let me take a quick peeky weeky, is 43 minutes left on the clock. So they've got 45 minutes, so they're good on time.
So actually, Patrick killed the rhino, right? So
Yes, he's killed a rhino.
so those are some points, right?
No,
Killing
Patrick-
tanks.
Patrick is the one with grind the.
Ah,
Yeah, I know they're very alike. So
why don't they just name that mission? Kill the damn tank, kill the
Yeah.
damn people, and everything will be all right. No,
murder.
yeah, murder. All of that. Kill the freaking saint. Well, maybe some mortal wounding going on now. Don't be sad, cute hamster.
Over flaps the demon prince. So actually, another really sucky thing for the Death Guard is that Celestine still is alive. So she was in combat with those 3 blight haulers, and blight haulers are actually no slouches in combat.
Yeah, but David made basically all of
yeah,
the saves.
so
But then they
you-
did
yeah.
8 wounds. They would use a miracle dice.
He used one, yeah, and then he had to make 7 more saves, and he made
and made
6
6 of them, yeah.
4-ups. Some
Well,
ridiculous.
4-ups are
stats.
coin flips, and you can be lucky with those. So
Yeah, apparently, as is demonstrated today. But that's 2 turns in a
Yeah,
row where she's
yeah.
defying the odds.
but as you know,
Some might say that's what Celestine does, but
luck
come on,
is a
man.
fickle bitch. So maybe
Apparently Celestine made
maybe she
luck
will be
her
taking
bitch.
side with Patrick this
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
Oh, this turn rather. Frag mich gerade, haben wir nicht die Kniefieder? Wir haben doch Kniefieder, oder? Muss ich nachher essen. Hm. Nee, danke. Irgendwas, I need something salty.
Something salty, something meaty.
Get in my belly.
Okay, so Patrick is getting the most of movement out of his units.
Yeah, he's moving up now. He's got that assault drill that's on the objective now.
Yeah.
So
Well, he basically what he only got left the 2 crawlers, the
haulers, the blight haulers,
haulers, the
some characters.
drill, and some characters.
Yep.
There's no infantry left.
He's
right?
actually fighting on the like below the bottom right ruin. He's got a character there, I believe.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any other infantry units
No,
left.
so
at
he's
all.
not contesting or anything, but he's fighting over there. He's over there.
He's over there.
He's over there.
Okay, some smiting going on. No smite.
Yeah, he's trying to smite Celestine. He's had enough. He's had enough. Oh,
You
God.
are kidding
Come
me. The demon
on.
prince killed himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the demon prince tried to do his
Yeah,
smite,
smite.
didn't work. Then he tried to, I think, do miasma.
Yeah, one of the powers.
Yeah, and
And,
then double 6 did. So perils.
No
and
rerolls.
No rerolls.
Barrels dies.
Killed
so
himself.
explosion. So his characters are gonna suffer. So those blight haulers and his 2 notable characters, they were standing by.
Yeah.
Are gonna suffer D3 rolls. I mean, when it rains, it pours, you know. And now it's pouring.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
is it
sad,
boring?
sad.
Poor Pac-Man. This is undeserved. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I just say luck is a fickle bitch, but apparently bad luck is either, so. Or it will. Damn it.
Oh, and the character died. Okay. None of his characters died as well. So he lost the Demon Prince and the is that the Bellman? No, the Bellman is still remaining.
Bellman is still there.
One of the plague duty dooders. So the Putrefier bit the dust. Alright, continue on like nothing happened.
Yeah. Well, casting psychic powers without any rerolls is always a risk, but Patrick is in a situation where he needs to take every risk that he can.
Well, on a more positive note,
So
the character, killed the Seraphim.
If that caster would have had like warp time now, that would be funny. So he would.
Maybe isn't there another unit in that ruin actually? I'm
In
gonna
that
double
ruin?
check
I don't
that.
think so.
'Cause
No.
you can charge them now.
Yeah, Danny, he's off to another battlefield. That is true, but I think Patrick would have loved it if he would stick around. So.
No, there's nothing in that bottom left unit, so the character sadly can't charge anything, but he took them all.
Yeah. At least that.
That's something.
Well, he did damage. He took a lot away from the Sisters' army. There's not that much left, but it's just that David is running away with the primary.
Yeah, there's not enough turns left to make up for it, I'm afraid. Oh, well, there goes
There goes Celestine.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Finally, and
bitch.
the bell tolls for Celestine.
Ring the bells.
But boy, did Celestine gives the Death Guard a run for the money. What the heck?
I mean, Patrick is showing that he and his list are capable of winning this game, but there were just certain things up until now that didn't work his way.
Yup. I mean, there's indeed actually very little left for the sisters. Just the tanks and then a few straggler units, like probably 1, 2, 3 straggler units. So now there isn't a whole lot that he can do.
Yeah, the thing is, David will not score primary next. He will get 5 points for primary, but that's that. He only get the marker in the upper corner.
Yeah.
And the one in his own deployment zone, so that is 2, and Patrick is holding 2 as well, so there's no score more, so that's only 5 points primary. Yeah.
So next turn, primary wise, is probably gonna be a wash for both of them. So no points, or not score more at least. Patrol more.
Yeah, Patrick needs to go aggressive on those secondaries now.
Yeah.
And have a little luck that at least some of its multi-melters will stay on the table.
He still has those blight haulers, so he's still he's in a position to actually go after them. So actually, looking at it now more clearly, I think there is still ample opportunity for Patrick to pull himself back into it. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but it's David's turn now.
Yeah. True. So, he's got another point for assassinate because Celestine's not coming back this time around. I think he has grind them down. So that's 2 more points for grind them down for Patrick on the board. And no points as of yet for intercept. Yeah, intercept turning out to be a bit of a bad pick, but so that's another assassinate, I will say.
That is another
For
assassinate,
Celestine.
yes.
And a grind them down. Is that correct?
No.
No grind them down.
No, because he killed his own dude, and that made it an equal.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, he killed 2 of his own units. So, yeah.
Wait, is that the case? Though?
King of Ecstasy. Well, thank you very much for giving away some subscriptions. If you guys want to support us, you might just want to consider subscribing to this Twitch channel. And if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get this subscription 1 month for free, because every Amazon Prime user gets 1 Twitch subscription a month for free. So why not subscribe to our channel? And if you want to, you can give us as well some bits and pops and everything. That helps us out very much. If you are more dedicated, then you can go to patreon.com/TargetPriority40k and become a Patreon. This will mean you will get first and foremost a lot of love from us, some shout outs, and if you stick in we have monthly raffles as well for our channel, so you get tickets for those as well, and you can get some nice dice, maybe the nicest dices, I'd say. So check it out, Target Priority, patreon.com/TargetPriority40k.
Yes,
subscribe, like, share, all that fun.
Mix it up a little bit.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, for those people just joining in, this is Alliance Open Stefan from the Alliance Open thing with another Alliance Open battle report. We are here today at the Hanseatic Alliance Open. 4th round going in today, out of 2 rounds today. 5-round tournament in total. Yesterday we had 3. And we are finishing off with the last 2 games today. This is the 4th game you're looking at, a game between Sisters of Battle and Death Guard. Current score being 39 points to the Sisters, to 10 for the Death Guard. After this, we'll have the finale to finish off this already very enjoyable weekend. This is the top of turn 4 for the Sisters. So 2 turns left to play this game. The Sisters are in a comfortable lead, being able to score full primary points for 2 turns in a row, and in fact denying the Death Guard their points for 2 turns in a row as well. It's only just now that the Death Guard were able to get out of that corner, and we'll see if they can make up for this deficit in points in the last 2 turns.
What is it here? It's a fan club for Matthias Bellmann, eh? Okay, let me do.
Yeah. Alright, we're going off into the shooting phase in a minute, and also we're going over to the handicap.
Yep.
Have water. 2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Mindfall.
Yeah. No. Finger pain. Nope.
Okay, so no rockets. Okay, so George's. So he is 10, more than 10, so I just take these 2. And again 1 for killing this one. It's a 4. So can drive 11. Just 3 inches.
Yep.
Just like this one. He's doing pretty much the same. But rolling punch. 9 inches. Warum nicht? Die hat sich auch nur 11 Zoll bewegt. Also im Notfall steht ja so. Aber es geht auf jeden Fall. Na, die war ja weniger als 11 weg. Und ich habe hier eine 11 gerollt.
Ja,
Ich muss ja nur hier hin.
Du musst halt schon noch rum, ja.
Genau, ich stehe doch hier. Wenn ich hier stehe. So, und jetzt hier in weniger als... So. Genau. Und jetzt habe ich hier eine 11. Dann komme ich mit dem einen Rad dahin.
Ja, du
Dann
hast
kann
ihn
ich
aber noch gar nicht gedreht, oder?
Kann ich doch dahin.
Ja, du hast ihn aber noch gar nicht gedreht. Drehen kostet ja auch.
Ja, habe ich ja. Deswegen habe ich den ja so gestellt. Der steht auf einem Zoll weg. Weil der vorher, ich brauchte den nur eine 10. Und
Ja,
jetzt habe ich 2 extra Inches quasi.
Ja klar, aber du hast da keine 10, weil der muss da drum.
Du kannst mir doch nicht jetzt, nachdem wir das bewegt haben und die Möglichkeit ausgegeben haben, sagen, das klappt nicht.
Ja, gut, dann nimmst du wieder zurück, die Miracle Dice.
Ja, aber das hätte ja geklappt, der stand ja so, dass es ging. Ihr könnt doch nicht, nachdem wir das alles bewegt haben, jetzt sagen, das geht nicht. Hättest du vorher was gesagt, dann hätten wir es nochmal genauer gucken können. Aber jetzt kann ich doch nicht mehr sagen, der stand irgendwie anders.
Ich habe erstmal danach gemessen, dann hast du ihn ja schon bewegt gehabt und dann muss man erstmal gucken, wie das halt funktioniert.
Also du hast schon mal gar nichts gesagt. Aber was soll ich jetzt machen?
Hey, ist doch okay, spielst doch weiter.
Okay.
Ist doch cool. Hau rein.
Okay. Die war nicht charged. Dann aktiviere ich den hier zuerst. Paste. Der hat noch 6 Leben. W3 Attacken. Trifft nicht. Dann peilt der da mit rein. So dass er auch den based und da drin ist. Schlägt da dran auf. Trifft 2-mal. 2 von.
Was? Stark, also. Got it. So, they're gonna fight back.
First points. I score 2 points for behind enemy lines or engage.
Yep.
So 11. And I brought down the first unit for 2 points.
Yep.
Start of your turn, you hold 1 objective, which is nothing.
Yep.
And that's it.
So I'm gonna fight back.
Yeah, sure.
With these guys, yeah. You charge them, right?
Nope, I won't charge this one and pile it into them.
You stand right. I stand it like
Then
this.
this one. And then I just pile it in.
That's okay. Alright. I'll hit him in force. 2, -2.
So 1.
Yep.
6 up. Nope.
Alright. This guy, Plague Burst, Crawler, into the.
This one, this is more damage.
Yeah. Alright, nothing.
Okay. So
Yeah. Characters, alright. He's going out of combat.
yes.
All right, so that's that's an end of the turn for the sisters. As you can see, it's not a whole lot of action going on anymore, as the units are. Well, there's not a whole lot of units left on the board, and as it stands, this turn David scored 2 points on the engage on all fronts. He's now only in 3 corners of the battlefield, not in 4 anymore. Scored 1 point on the Bring It Down for destroying 1 Blight Holler, if I'm correct, so that's 2 points. And while we stand being scored. And so we're now going into bottom of turn 4. The Death Guard are up. I'm going to ask how many points he has on the primary. Looks like he's still
22 minutes on the clock. I don't know how is it on your clock.
22.
22. It is.
Yeah, same clock.
Yeah, same clock. Okay. Yes, it's 22 minutes.
So how many points did Patrick actually score in the primary? He's still only on 1.
So if he's only on 1, then none.
That's no points, right? So
No.
that's another turn for no points, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Certainly so.
Sadly. So it's now just a matter of how many points can Patrick score with his Death Guard, just for, maximizing his points in this loss. He can't actually win the game anymore. It's mathematically no longer possible. And we'll see if we can take out one of those exorcists. I wanted to take out at least an exorcist on the way out.
Yeah, at least
right?
one should be.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So we already have some shots going in there.
Yes, we talked about it with the rotating. Patrick did say that the move was legal, as you all heard. Then I thought it won't be legal, but people or players decided to play that way. I just talked to David. It is not that important for this situation, but we had several things to debate. So yeah. We talked, everything is worked out now, so we just leave it. We leave the situation as it is now. When it comes to measurement issues, there's always like, yeah, well, you can't get back in time and remeasure it.
Yeah,
well,
it's also a question of how important is it, and how much impact does it have on the game.
That is true. I mean, there was some thinking behind doing this. That is quite alright. Yet, on the other hand, there is always an issue with, well, put it back and let's just remeasure it. But you have to do it. Otherwise, you basically cannot question anything.
Nope.
So
It's true.
there was someone is quicker, the other one is maybe just a wee bit slow at this moment in the head. Something gets moved, and wait.
Yeah.
I wanted to question
Then
this,
the
so-
model's already been moved.
Yeah, but that
exactly.
is not the mistake of the one that just thinks slow. Because this is not a instant action reaction game, actually.
Nope.
That's why it's turn based.
Right, so we've got some firepower going into those sisters up the top. One being taken off. Two 6-ups required here, and they're gone. So they're taking off the objective. Right, that's shooting. Going over into the charges, so not a whole lot happening.
No.
I think actually those blight haulers are locked in combat with the exorcist, so yeah, that prevents them from shooting. So yeah, I don't think we're going to see an exorcist go down then. There's a wee bit over 15 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, but this game is being finished up pretty much as we speak. Big Pretty Mac, assuming you mean the round blue marker between those tanks, that's a objective marker. So those two tanks are actually scoring that objective marker at the moment. We have 50 minutes left on the clock. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, I will do that for you. Right, so that was the end of Patrick's Death Guard turn. Big Mac, that is correct. This mission actually has 2 markers in the bottom right and 2 markers in the bottom left. That's yeah, this is the top of turn 5, yes. It was turn 4.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And then it became turn 5.
Yeah, yesterday we had a couple of turn 4s as well, so you wanna...
We had 2 turn 4s.
Yeah.
That's some magical shit. Alright. I mean, yeah, that was because yesterday actually made a mistake.
Yeah, one rune is missing in the left-hand corner. Yes, David's list contains...
Yeah, we came in and it just was
another-
gone.
Yeah.
It disappeared.
David list contains a battle... It is a battle sanctum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So which is a ruin for the Sisters of Valor. So the usual rule is that if you have a fortification in your list, you need to put it down, and it has to be 3 inches away from any other terrain. Otherwise,
Yes.
you cannot put it down.
I love
therefore, it's done.
Yeah, I love the idea that they just probably come in and they look at the battlefield and go,
Yeah,
no.
They build a ruin.
That ruin over there? No. And they just demolish it and you build a sanctum up
but-
from the ground. That's better.
But since that's a dumbass rule and nobody would ever play that building because you cannot put it on a decent terrained table, the rule over here is we took one of the smaller ruins after he decided his deployment zone and basically exchanged it with his ruin. So, by the way, about the raffle, I think we can just look who's won, right?
Hmm?
Shouldn't we just have a look who wins the prize
Oh, for the raffle.
for the raffle?
Yeah. You've got your list. Right? Because the automated list is
Still not working.
still not working now.
Alright, that is great.
That's just the best. I love it when things aren't working.
So then again, give me some moments, please.
Okay. So we'll do the raffle in just a second, guys. Hang tight, but not too tight. In the meantime, let's watch the final turn of this game. It's not the most exciting turn, but so this is David just trying to take out a few more of those blight haulers to score some more points and bring it down. I think they can bring it down against that card. It's also like a tricky thing, because as you've seen, he's not taking down a lot of those tanks. So far, the entire game, he's taken down one blight hauler, so that's 2 points. At the most, he's probably only going to take down, I wager, one more. If that, no, not even, because this is a charge. So, not even. So there's actually a few missions going around this game where the players have scored very little to no points for, and that is why I say just take Scramblers, ladies and gentlemen. Scramblers is the answer to everything. Engage in all fronts, Scramblers, and then a third mission based on your enemy, or take the mission specific one. Although the mission specific one in this case is actually quite tricky to do. So you have to be on at least well, 2 objectives really, realistically, to make it worth your while. So you have to be on 2 objectives and have a unit perform an action. That's the secondary that Patrick and his death guard took. It's not been very successful. First off, he started doing that action with his Demon Prince, and that resulted in the Demon Prince losing all his auras, and the auras that the Demon Prince brings with him are actually pretty pivotal to how the Death Guard's army work. So yeah, that wasn't the best of things for the Death Guard to have happened. Now we see a cheeky charge going into the Termite Assault Drill in the top, so that's another denial, unless the Assault Drill kills them.
So Stefan, tell me, what is your favorite number between 1 and 13?
Between 1 and 13, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna go for 9. I think that's a nice number.
Alright, we got a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner. So you're saying I just picked our winner?
Yes.
Ah, cool.
With your favorite number, isn't that great?
Yeah. And who is number 9 turning out to be?
That would be Crafty STR.
Crafty STR.
That is a winner. I'm gonna contact you.
And you just wanted chicken dinner.
No,
Oh.
he did not.
Oh. What did he win?
Well, he either won 1 free month for the War Room from Art of War, or he won a 1 free month patronage for Breaking Heads 40k.
Sweet.
So that sounds good as far as I'm thinking. So that's I would love to send him a message, and I will.
And you know what? I'm gonna do that. So we've doing the last turn for Patrick now. So this is the bottom turn 5. This is David's sisters at the end of his turn, scoring another 2 on the engage on all fronts. Actually, nothing on bring it down. I mean, he's poised to score 15 more points for While We Stand We Fight, as the exorcists are the units that need to survive. And I don't see the Death Guard taking down an exorcist anymore. Those Blight Haulers you
Probably
see
not, yeah.
are being locked in combat by the exorcists, and the Blight Haulers were the main unit that were going to do anything against those tanks. Actually, it's the Blight Haulers and the Plague Spitter or Plague Burst Crawler being locked in combat.
Plague.
Yeah, the Plaguey Plagues. So we've got some attacks in combat going on. It's not super relevant. Alright, and that's it. Game's been done. So, no data intercept for Patrick. No further assassinates, and no grinding in them, because David just denied him that. The sole surviving Sister Sergeant up in the top left used a divine, a miracle die roll of a 6-up to prevent her from being killed. But this was a very good game for the Sisters against the Death Guard, and we'll see what the final score is. We'll confirm with the players. 76 to 8 because there's now 15 more points on the While We Stand We Fight. Ooh, that's one too many. And then there's, yeah, I forgot to do one more primary, so that I should put that on there. So that's 2 on the primary for previous turn. So there we go, and then 2 more points on the bring it down, bringing it to 76 to 8, and actually one character got revived. So 76 to 8, guys. I know it says 76 to 10. But 76 to 8 is the final score. Well played to David. Also well played to Death Guard. It was a really rough game for the Death Guard. Really rough game. Made some mistakes with the Demon Prince character. And, oh man, that Celestine just sticking around for far too long. There were some pretty highs and lows in this game, which made it a very interesting game. Big 40 max saying this is probably maybe in the top game. Yeah, that depends. 76 is definitely a low score, but it's not very high as well. You see a lot of players scoring actually anywhere between 80 and 90 the entire time, but we'll see. It might be Sisters. I hope it's Sisters. It's a very cool armor to just see on the board and see how they play out. Personally, I'm hoping we'll see Orcs. #Orc for life. And so that's the final end of the round. We are going to come back when the finale is up on the stream, and we'll see who that's going to be. In the meantime, we're going to take a small break, and then next game will be played in I believe it's 6:30 if I'm not or excuse me, not 6:30. Will be played at 1:30. So definitely tune in. Let me Twitch. You got 8 points because one of the sisters revived the characters, and the assassinate checks for points at the end of the game. So you might kill a character at the beginning, and so it was a bit of a. It wasn't very the best thing for me to score assassinate immediately throughout the game because, like I said, assassinate checks at the end of the game. But if you kill a character, oh yeah, that's true. So it's 6 to 10. So for some reason my points won't adjust. So it's 76 to 8 because probably I did it. I allotted Patrick a few too many points. Then I should have probably grind them down too many. Is probably what it is. I'm not quite sure which one, but I'm sure the players are correct in their points, right? Yeah, so he got 2 characters and 1 grind them down. Yeah. Anywhoozle, folks, we're going to take a break. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in a bit when the final round starts. So definitely tune in for that round. It's going to be a nice one. And yeah, see you guys soon.